This was actually me during the premiere of the trailer, yet I still don't know how I feel about this. I'm just going to go straight to the good. Despite my initial reaction, which was sort of like, ooh, I don't really like the style of this trailer, it's actually a pretty good trailer. It answers and explains exactly what it should be answering and explaining. In fact, this trailer has made me even more excited for the pack. Now, what should it be answering and explaining? Well, the whole rental process and how that works. The trailer did leave me with some unanswered questions as well, like, can we pass down properties to other Sims?
I made this video to pass on the lessons I've learned as your humble property owner over all these years.
Was this sort of just to set up the premise of the trailer? This family acts like the audience surrogate, so there is a reason for it to be explained to them, like being a property manager and all the things that come with that. With that in mind, I don't really mind if it's just for the setup, for the explanation, but oh glob jolly, wouldn't it be amazing if this was a new feature? I've been dreaming of setting up wills and having inheritance for such a long time now, and this little thing feels like a fake glimmer of hope. I have low expectations, but I would be too incredibly happy and excited if this came out to be true. When you're setting up the various units in your property, you'll see this sort of thing. By clicking on a room, you can choose to add it to a pre-existing unit or make a brand new one. In the top left corner, you'll see unit configurations where the units are displayed. This is where you include how many bedrooms and bathrooms there are, and you can see the unit dimensions and tiles. Here you can select if this is a home unit for your own Sims or not. I'm not too sure about these two icons. I'm going to guess that this one allows you to select if you can see the outline for the unit, and this one, I'm not really sure. Maybe it allows you to add more tiles to the unit. Maybe it highlights the floor plan of the unit. I don't know, your guess is as good as mine. Although, this one right here is pretty clear. It allows you to delete the unit. I'm going to say you don't actually delete the room. It simply removes the unit from the selection. Now it's just an uncategorized room. Based on this, it feels like there might be no loading screens between units, because you can kind of see everything, right? But I'm not going to hold my breath on that. I feel like maybe when you're building, you see everything, but when you're actually in live mode, maybe there's loading screens between the units. While doing all of this, you can actually decide if you want to include shared rooms. For example, a shared foyer might make sense for certain builds like apartment buildings. Then tenants can enter their units like that. Or maybe you want to have like a game room that's shared and you can have like a common space. That'd be pretty cool if you want to create dorms. It's a good thing to know that it's been confirmed that we can have a maximum of 6 units with a maximum of 8 Sims per household, like in all of the units. That's pretty crazy. This is another reason why I think that there might be loading screens between units, because that would be a lot of Sims to load in. Plus all their furniture. I don't know, I just feel like there has to be a loading screen.
Although I don't want one.
To manage your rental units, you can use this menu, which it seems like you can access from this sign. Here you can change how much rent is per day and the lease length. This is per rental unit, which is awesome, especially if you want to set a single unit to be 0 simoleons. Someone can live there completely free, like a family member or something like that. In addition, you can see the unit rating, size, if the amenities are desirable or not, the environment, and if the maintenance is satisfactory. There are unit rules displayed here, such as no social events, no loud noises, maximum occupancy, no trash overload, and no ghosts. This is what it looks like when there are none of these rules active, and here's what it looks like when there are active rules. If a tenant breaks a rule, they'll be fined this amount. It doesn't seem like you can adjust these fines, although I don't know currently. On top of that, I can't tell if these are all of the rules or there's more. It would be nice if we were able to create our own rules. If you do have a tenant for that unit, you can unjustly evict them from here, or you can travel to the unit, which once again leads me to believe that there might be loading screens between units. I don't know if there will be, but this wording it makes me feel so unsure. When you want to get tenants for empty units, you'll see this menu, where the unit info is displayed and so are the potential tenants. Information for tenants like their life stage, how many beds they want, and their rent cap are also displayed here. The narrator for the trailer said something about seeing their info can help you decide if they're a good fit or not, and I'm wondering if they meant this info, or maybe there's further details we can see if you click on it, maybe? I don't know. Either way, there will be more available tenants if the unit is better. Things aren't always sunshine and lollipops when you're a property owner. If someone is late on the rent, you'll have to post a rent demand to be paid, or you might choose to repo their stuff. Yes, you can now become the repo person. You will now do the repoing. Woo! Aside from not paying rent, other things might go wrong. Tenants might break rules, they might not clean up after themselves, appliances could break. Roaches might appear if it gets too dirty, and then you have to call the exterminator. If you got bad tenants, it's a nasty business. All of this might lead you to evicting the tenants, or you could help them clean up their act and give them a second chance. It's up to you. The last bit of advice the narrator of the trailer offered to us was to listen to your needs and listen to your tenants' needs. Don't just be a property owner, bring people together, throw social events, and share a meal, which is really heartwarming and I love that. Like I said at the beginning of this video, the trailer pleasantly surprised me. It gave us the information we, or at least I, wanted to know, and it broke down some aspects of being a property owner. I feel like if you're really into the idea of apartments, being a tenant or a property owner, then this pack might be worth it. Does it completely replace city living as a city apartment focused pack? We'll see. Although I feel like building these apartments in city living could be a cool experience. Thank you everyone for clicking on this video and watching it all the way through. It truly means a lot to me and helps my channel grow. I hope you've been staying happy, healthy, and hydrated. Like always, I want to hear what your thoughts are in the comment section. Let me know what you're thinking. I have a feeling we'll be talking about For Rent very soon. Until then, keep being awesome. Bye!